In the 3rd century, as Rome fractured into chaos, a glittering pearl rose from the Syrian sands, the city of Palmyra. Rule of this oasis realm fell upon one woman of extraordinary intellect and fierce ambition, Queen Zenobia. Yet behind her military conquests lay a guarded secret, the archival vault of Ptolemy hidden beneath the city stone. This cipher contained economic secrets capable of bankrupting the Roman Empire without spilling a drop of blood. In Rome, word of Palmyra's skyrocketing wealth sent shockwaves through the imperial senate. Emperor Aurelian, determined to restore the fractured empire, realized Zenobia held the key to Rome's survival. Palmyra controlled the lucrative Silk Road, rerouting wealth from Asia directly into Syrian vaults. Zenobia knew Rome would not tolerate a rival superpower for long. She began preparing for the inevitable clash. General Zabdas fortified the oasis, but whispered rumors suggested a traitor walked among the queen's inner circle. Under cover of darkness, encrypted dispatches left the city, disclosing Palmyra's strategic grain reserves. Aurelian marched his legions eastward with relentless speed, sweeping through rebel strongholds without mercy. At the Battle of Emi, the legendary Palmyran heavy cavalry encountered Aurelian's cunning tactical traps. Instead of engaging head-on, Aurelian ordered a feigned retreat, exhausting Zenobia's armored horsemen. Trapped in the sweltering heat, the elite Palmyran forces broke formation, forcing Zabdas to order a retreat. Inside Palmyra, Zenobia realized military force alone would not halt the restorer of the world. She unlocked the final vault tier, retrieving economic blueprints that detailed private Roman treasury debts. Zenobia offered Aurelian a terms treaty, complete peace in exchange for hiding Rome's systemic financial ruin. Aurelian rejected the bargain. He sought unconditional surrender and total possession of Palmyra's secret archive. By spring, Aurelian's forces surrounded Palmyra, beginning one of the most grueling sieges of antiquity. Palmyran archers rained defensive volleys, holding Roman engineers at bay for weeks. Inside the city walls, water supplies dwindled rapidly under the oppressive summer heat. Despite grim conditions, Zenobia walked among her people daily, embodying stoic strength. Yet desperation bred betrayal. General Zabdas feared Palmyra's total destruction was now inevitable. In secret, Zabdas disclosed the exact location of Palmyra's subterranean aqueduct entry points. Realizing the city could not survive, Zenobia resolved to ride out personally to secure Sassanid Persian allies. Under cover of darkness, Zenobia mounted a swift camel and slipped past the Roman outer ring. Riding like the wind toward the Euphrates River, she carried the primary key to the golden cipher. Alerted by Zabda's secret warning, Aurelian's elite cavalry scouts were already in hot pursuit. She reached the riverbanks, freedom and Persian reinforcements mere yards across the foggy water. Just as she stepped into the boat, Roman riders materialized from the mist, cutting off all escape. Captured on the edge of safety, Zenobia refused to display fear or yield her imperial dignity. Brought before Emperor Aurelian, two of history's greatest leaders faced each other in absolute silence. Aurelian demanded the location of the secret archives. Zenobia replied with calm defiance. She reminded him that true power lay not in conquering cities, but in mastering truth. Without their queen, Palmyra surrendered its gates. Aurelian's troops entered the majestic city. When Aurelian searched the subterranean archive, he found empty stone alcoves. The documents were gone. Before her capture, Zenobia had ordered the priceless ciphers hidden across the desert, leaving false records behind. General Zabdas received neither gold nor power from Rome for his treachery, only quiet exile and regret. Recognizing Palmyra's cultural beauty, Aurelian initially spared the city from destruction. Zenobia was transported to Rome, destined to walk in Aurelian's grand imperial triumph. In 274 AD, the streets of Rome filled with thousands eager to glimpse the famed Empress of the East. Bound in heavy golden chains, Zenobia walked with such majestic poise that the cheering crowd grew silent. Rather than mocking her downfall, the Roman public marveled at her unbreakable grace and defiance. Aurelian was awarded the title Restorer of the World, having reunited the shattered empire. Impressed by her intellect and nobility, Aurelian granted Zenobia her freedom and a villa in Tibur. There, the former empress transformed her villa into a renowned center of philosophy, history, and debate. However, military glory brought constant danger. In 275 AD, conspiracy brewing within Aurelian's ranks erupted. A fearful secretary, fearing punishment for corruption, forged an execution list containing senior military officers. Believing their lives were in immediate peril, the deceived general struck first in high panic. Aurelian was assassinated by his own trusted officers, cutting short his golden restoration of Rome. When news reached Zenobia, she mourned the fall of her greatest adversary and chief captor. She knew that while emperors fell to betrayal, true legacy survived through preserved knowledge. She sealed her personal memoirs and mathematical ciphers into clay jars, hiding them within Roman soil. Centuries turned into millennia. Empires crumbled into dust, yet the memory of Palmyra's queen endured. In the modern era, archaeologists unearthed sealed jars near the ancient ruins of Palmyra. Advanced spectral scanning unlocked the ciphers, revealing Zenobia's lost economic treatise. Her writings proved she had engineered trade routes that balanced world economies for a decade. Zenobia was not merely a warrior empress. She was a master strategist whose intellect outsmarted empires. Though Rome claimed victory on the battlefield, Palmyra's legend captured the human imagination forever. Emperor Aurelian re-anchored an empire that lasted centuries more, proving the power of relentless will. Two Titan leaders, one of iron military might, one of golden strategic genius. And in the quiet desert night, whispers of their epic battle for the East still linger among the sands. For true victory is not measured by the crown one wears, but by the legacy left behind. This was the untold story of Palmyra, the empire of shadows that dared to challenge Rome. A tale of courage, secrets, and eternal ambition written in the sands of time.